Hello, first graders. Today, we're going to be doing Module 5, Topic D, Lesson 12. We are going to focus on our concept development, problem set, and then a student debrief. Our learning outcome today is going to be, how can I tell time to the half hour? So we are looking at all the ones that end in the 30, just like the one below, like 6:30. Before we get started, I wanted you to do a quick warm up. The materials that you're going to need are a whiteboard or piece of paper, a whiteboard pen, and a pencil. I would like you to pause the video now. Okay, I'm glad that you had that little practice. We did that to the O clock. Now, just a little review. You can see that this is an analog clock. We have O clock. You can see that the little hand is pointed to the 5, the long hand is pointed to the 12. The long hand is the minute hand, and the short hand is the hour hand. So this is 5 o'clock. Now today we're really focusing on half past the hour. So you'll see that the long minute hand is pointed to the 6. Every time we have a 30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, the long hand is going to be at the 6. Now you'll see the 5, and it's half between the 5 and the 6. So if the long hand is pointing down to the 6, it's 30. If it's half past the hour, that's the reason why we call it half past the hour. It is the closest or the least number. So this is 5:30. To get some practice, we have two websites that I would like you to go to. You will go on to your playlist and do your first, it's going to be a review of our clock, and then you're going to do a practice. So let's go ahead and pause the video now. Welcome back. We're going to actually start with our problem set now. You'll see you're going to fill in the blanks. You'll see A and B. And you're going to read over here. It says clock blank shows half past 11. And remember that minute hand or the long hand has to point to the 6. And it has to be in between the two numbers that it says. So 11 and 12. So if you're looking, they're trying to trick you here. They're looking, you can see here, there's the long hand at the 6. And this goes in between the 11 and 12, which is halfway. So this is our answer, what is going to be A. And the reason why it's not B is because you'll see that, yes, the long hand is pointing to the 6, which is the 30, because it counts by, in the minutes, it counts by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But you can see that the shorthand, the hour hand, is actually not pointing in between the 11 and 12. It's actually pointing in between the 10 and 11. And remember, if it's pointing in the halfway mark, it always goes down to the least number. Let's go ahead and check number 2. Oh, goodness gracious, they did it to us again. Both of them actually have the minute hand to the 6. And remember, if we're counting by fives, let's count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then we're trying to find clock blank shows half past 2. Let's look at, oh, it's in between the 2 and the 3. And this one is in between the 12 and the 1. Which one do you think it might be? Remember, it's got to be in between, whatever it says, in between that number and the biggest number. If you said A, you are correct. So I want you to do 3, 4, and 5 on your own. Now here on number 6, you're going to match the clocks. You can see that the first one says 7 o'clock. So we're going to look, is it half past 7? 1:30, 7 o'clock. That's going to be the match. And then we're going to look, those are the words, then we're going to look on the digital clock. Where does it say 7 o'clock? If you drew your line straight there, you're good. You're going to go ahead and finish 6 on your own. On number 7, you'll see that it's going to actually ask you to draw the minute hand and the hour hand. Remember, the hour hand is the small hand and the minute hand is the big hand. So if we're going to look at the 30, it has to go in between the 3 and the 4, and the long hand has to go, oh, did I make a mistake? I did. I said 3 o'clock. And we're not trying to do 3 o'clock. We're trying to do 3:30. So that minute hand is going straight down to what? Let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and the long hand is to the 30. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing all of your clockwork. And before you're done, you're going to upload it, but you're going to upload it and you're going to upload a recording of you teaching the half past the hour. So remember, the big hand goes down to the 6, and the little hand is half past the number. Looking forward to seeing what you have.